Little Red Riding Hood. A long time ago, in a little village at the edge of the forest, lived a little girl and her mother. Everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood because of the bright red cloak with a hood that her granny had made her. "Please take this basket of bread and goodies to your granny because she's sick in bed," her mother said. "Go through the forest, but don't talk to any strangers on the way." As Little Red Riding Hood skipped merrily along the forest path, enjoying the bright sunshine, the blue sky, and the birds singing in the trees, she met a big black wolf. "Where are you going?" asked the wolf. "I'm going to take this basket to my granny," Red Riding Hood replied. "Why don't you take your granny some flowers? She would like that," the wolf suggested. "That is a good idea," Red Riding Hood said as she thanked the wolf. As Red Riding Hood stopped to pick some flowers, the wolf ran through the forest to her granny's cottage, feeling very, very hungry. After reaching the house, the wolf frightened Granny and locked her in a dark room. He then put on Granny's nightcap and glasses. Laying in bed, he pulled up the quilt and waited for Red Riding Hood to come. Red Riding Hood arrived and knocked on Granny's door. "It's me, Granny," she said. "Come in, my dear," called the wolf in a squeaky voice. "I'm in the bedroom." "Hello, Granny," said Red Riding Hood cheerfully. Then she started. "What big eyes you have," she said. "All the better to see you with," squeaked the wolf. "What big ears you have," said Red Riding Hood. "All the better to hear you with," squeaked the wolf. "And what big teeth you have," she said. "All the better to eat you with," cried the wolf, and he jumped on the little girl. Red Riding Hood turned around and ran out of the cottage crying, "Help! Help!" A woodsman passing by heard her screams and found Little Red Riding Hood, who told him about the wicked wolf. When the woodsman entered the cottage with his axe, the wolf was so scared he ran away, never to be seen again. After unlocking Granny, Red Riding Hood explained the whole incident. Her granny kissed her and wisely said, "Remember, Little Red Riding Hood, you should never talk to strangers." The end.